Hello, hello. Happy January 10th and welcome. I hope you're having a great day. That way, it's awesome to see you, man. Welcome in. Welcome any and all whenever you come across this. Today, we're going to be reading from The Secret Languages of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each and every day of the year by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. Oh, and it looks like let's see here. I can find it right quick. So the 10th day of the year. Today's called Tuesday, right? No, today's called Wednesday. And we're right on that cusp of the new moon right now. It's technically between both of these days that the new moon is. It will probably be blacker tomorrow night. You might be able to see just the tiny teensiest amount because it's like 0.04% light that's coming in tomorrow. And tonight we're still almost to the point where it's completely gone. So new cycles, new moon, new year, and maybe new age if it's your birthday. So January 10th, which is the day of the hard look. Month January, day 10, sign is 19 to 21 degrees Capricorn, and you are the first day of Capricorn 3. You are a cardinal earth sign. All right. Those born on January 10 are realists first and foremost, capable of taking a hard look at most any situation, sizing it up and acting accordingly. Rarely prey to false optimism, dreamy hopes, or visions, they are somewhat proud of their realistic assessment of things. Whether they are sensitive people or not, January 10 people do not let either their own or other people's sensitivity get in the way of telling it like it is. Uncompromising in their views, those born on this day are not accustomed to sugar-coating the pill or honeying their words. Things simply are the way they are. Take it or leave it. January 10 people may thus be accused of being blunt or undiplomatic, but rarely of being dishonest. Even their detractors have to admit that they do not operate by a double standard. They apply the same strict and unyielding standards to themselves as they do to everyone else. Not necessarily analytical or critical types, it is more their own forthright views and uncompromising attitude that can bring them into conflict with others. Indeed, most born on this day do not hesitate to flaunt unpopular opinions or behave in a manner at odds with convention, particularly when they feel that the dictates of convention are unwarranted or unreasonable. Not all January 10 people are exhibitionistic or colorful, however. Some prefer to understate their no less realistic view of the world, or perhaps on occasion keep silent where others would speak. In that silence, however, they can convey the heaviest brand of judgment simply by withholding their approval, endorsement, or enthusiasm. January 10 people are not averse to leadership roles, but dominating a situation, even from behind the scenes, is usually good enough for them. In personal combat, their attacking style need not be a waiting in there and landing the first blow. Waiting, W-A-D-I-N-G, like in water. Where are you at? I want to read that again. In personal combat, their attacking style need not be a waiting in there and landing of first blows. They are very good counter punchers and known how to wait for their opportunity. Because they are good at eliciting desired reactions from people, they often maintain the upper hand right from the start. When hurt by an opponent, or for that matter, a friend, they may reveal little of the pain they suffer. It seems as if very little surprises January 10 people, and indeed they enjoy living as if prepared for anything. Yet, of course, they have their vulnerabilities. Like anyone else, they wish to be appreciated and admired by those close to them, and perhaps by a wider circle as well. But they have few insecurities in this respect, and consequently do not display an overt need to be liked. Respect is something else, however. This they do demand, perhaps too often in an overt fashion. One weak spot of January 10 individuals is that they are rather thin-skinned when unfavorably compared to others. Prone to jealousy in this area, those born on this day are likely to reveal their Achilles heel, even when only indirectly challenged by their rivals or competitors being praised. In such an event, they should just learn to laugh, shake it off, and forget it. Hey, Michelle! Happy 10th. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, so that was the main bit of the day of the hard look. Next, we'll get into numbers and planets. Just going to get a sip. All right, numbers and planets. Those born on the 10th of the month are ruled by the number 1 and by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 like to be first in what they do, which in the case of January 10 people often means putting themselves in control of a given situation. The sun tends to grant the qualities of a warm and well-developed ego and a distinctly human, positive orientation to life. However, January 10 people as Capricorns are also ruled by Saturn, which tends to rein in the sun's radiance, as well as harden it. Those ruled by the number 1 have strongly defined views on most subjects, and indeed, January 10 people can be extremely stubborn. In tarot, in the major arcana, the 10th card is the Wheel of Fortune, which symbolizes the ups and downs, wins and losses, and successes and failures of life. The card signifies a reversal in fortune and teaches that there is nothing permanent except change. Juicy. All right, so in health, those born on January 10 are apt to harden themselves in an overly realistic, anti-sentimental stance, perhaps in the process of burying their emotions and sensitivities. Excuse me. They may come to suffer from all sorts of rigidity, both psychological and physical. And as they grow older, not only suffer defects of posture, arthritis, restricted muscular movement, neuralgia. Is that how you say that? Neuralgia. Neuralgia, neuralgia and the like, but also tightness in the chest or bowels. These may all be symbolic of a kind of armoring, which they must break through, perhaps in extreme cases, trying maybe it's Reichian. I think it might be Reichian. It's Reichian. Extreme cases trying Reichian therapy. I thought Reiki was with a K though. Reichian therapy, Rolfing, Rolfing, rebirthing, or other aggressive procedures. Oh my gosh, I don't think I know what most of that means. For them to remain vulnerable and display their feelings openly is something to strive for. January 10 diets should be kept light, fun, and colorful, rather than dark and heavy. A well-lit, sunny home is strongly recommended, if possible, with plenty of fresh air. As far as exercise is concerned, January 10 people often prefer intense or highly athletic activities, but should also consider more social forms of exercise such as dancing. Your advice is keep it light and have fun. Let your guard down occasionally. Carrying all that armor can be pretty tiring. Take a back seat once in a while and just enjoy the ride. Allow yourself to need and be needed. Your meditation for this day is opening one's heart can be accomplished either surgically or spiritually. Opening one's heart can be accomplished either surgically or spiritually. Well, I say it every day, and today it remains true, dude. These meditations are amazing every single day. So if you are born on this day, your strengths could be that you're tough, authoritative, and realistic. Your weaknesses could be that you are insensitive, armored, or jealous. All right, those born on this day. Andreas Vesalius, Belgian-born 16th century founder of modern anatomy, master dissectionist, writer of De Humani Corporis Fabrica. Wow, right? So wait, the fabric of the human body? Max Roach, jazz drummer, composer, conductor, educator, and bandleader. Jim Croce? Shoot, he's a musician, right? Yeah. Singer. How you say it? I should know. I think we perform some of his songs. Singer, songwriter, died in crash. Sal Mineo, a film actor, stabbed to death. George Foreman, a world heavyweight boxing champion, Olympian gold medalist, made comeback in his 40s. Rod Stewart, a British singer and songwriter. Donald Fagen, singer, songwriter, and Steely Dan. Got to see them live. What? Walter Hill, film director, The Warriors, Southern Comfort, and scriptwriter. Pat Benatar, rock singer. Robinson Jeffers, a poet. Dario Rubin, Spanish poet. Ray Bolger, a dancer, singer, film actor, and the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. Cheryl Milnes, a Metropolitan Opera lead baritone. Galina Ulanova, a Russian ballerina. Willie McCovey, Giants baseball slugger. NL, 3-time HR leader, 2-time RBI and MVP. Linda Lovelace, porno actress of Deep Throat. Paul Henreid, 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 Viennese-born, is that in Vienna? Viennese-born film actor. Johnny Ray, 50s teen singer. Alexander Bayev, a Russian molecular biologist and geneticist. And then Alan Eager, a jazz tenor saxophonist. Wow. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so we've completed this portion of the video, and now I welcome you to the Daily Oracle Pull. So today we are going to be pulling from Sacred Rebels Oracle Deck by Alana Fairchild. Artwork by Autumn Sky Morrison. All right, so we're going to get a little prayer in here, and we're going to pull some energy for the day, read the symbolism about it, and see if we can't learn something new. All right. Help me see the symbols I need to see. Help me see the words I need to say. Please draw anyone to this wants to hear it. Please help us on our path and show us the way to our best experience. Thank you for voice guiding. Thank you for helping guide my words. Please and thank you. Energy for the day. All right, energy for the day. Oh my gosh. Just saying. I don't know if anybody was in that stream with Jackie and I. That's what I cut to. It's great. That's what I cut to then as well. All right. January 10th energy. An oracle card to give us some thoughts for their path forward. For our best and highest good. And thank you. One more. I'm feeling one more shuffle. Oh, I just got lightheaded. Okay, maybe it's from the coffee. Maybe it's the spirit. All right, here's the up card. Follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. Oh my goodness. All right. I think that YouTube might be weird about boobs now, so I'm going to hold it like this. Wow. For 5, and this is the 10 day. Okay, so We're making moves. We are following our own rhythm. And it's like with her eyes closed in this picture, it's giving me the sense that she's very in tune with the own rhythm of her body. And also in the background with these geometric patterns, it almost looks like that could be an open mouth that she's dancing. Like that could be the uvula that's like right here. And I don't actually think that's what this is supposed to be showing, but this feels like something within. It's almost like you are swallowing yourself and swallowing everything that you've ever been and dancing through it and feeling it and knowing it. And with that 5 there for the change and the tipping of balances of the 10 for the 10 day, it's like you've now tipped into this. You're in your feels right now. You're dancing with yourself, and your opinion is the one that matters most to you. And it should remain that way, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta look at this with my own eyeballs to see all of the symbolism. Wow, because it does look like a giant mouth opening, but it's actually not her bottom lip right there. It's her skirt, like trailing up, even though it looks like the bottom of a jaw. Dancing in the dark, dancing in the darkness. And it's like in that darkness, as we have thoughts and feelings and emotion, and the synapses in our brain start to fire, and they light up. They're electrical. We are electrical. These little spaces and dots in here, they're like a little electrical thoughts that are lighting up and surrounding you as you're dancing this and weaving this pattern and this energy. That's the thing too when we're dancing. Expression of your body, expression of your thoughts through motion. Expression of being in motion in the world, making the moves in like the most organic way. The only, I say this a lot, I guess, but I feel it. It's you're the only one who could bring your own specific brand of what you are, what you see, who you are, how you feel into the world. And I am getting that massive sense with this beautiful woman here, which is a representation of you, no matter your sex. A representation of your energy, of this going inside. It's like a preparation for that which is coming, because things are changing. They are changing. There's travel in the future. It doesn't have to be travel physically. It could be actually also you're learning astral travel, that you're connecting deeper with your guides. It can be physical travel, but it's also a lot of change and creativity and authenticity coming into the surface, like almost as like a spotlight is being shined on you, and you're choosing what it is that we're showing and bringing forth into this light. And because I'm so drawn to this mouth symbolism, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's just me, but speak your truth. Speak your truth. Let it soar. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Sometimes, not sometimes, in my opinion. I mean, this is debatable, but actions speak louder than words. Words are powerful. They hold weight. They are spells for reasons. We are spelling and creating in our future, in our present moment, the things that we are intending to draw and manifest in our lives. And we speak them, and it's like these thoughts, these words that then create sentences, then these thoughts that create motivations. Then when you start speaking them out into the world, it holds a different kind of gravity. But you can say a whole lot and not do anything either. So, right. Actions speak louder than words. And this is feeling like you are dancing in rhythm with your own self. You are weird. I just want you to know you're so weird and so beautiful. And no one's going to dance like you. No one's going to speak like you. But find that authenticity, because the spoken word, I think it's coming through the expression of you. All right. Wow, that was really cool and powerful. Lots of emotions from this card. Tinges of green. So, all right, I'll tell you the other color symbolism in this card before I get into the read. Reds, but they're like dark reds. Okay. All these colors are very dark. They're all mixed with black. Okay. And it's It's in contrast to the shininess of your own skin, your own container, your own meat suit, okay? But these are like their background colors, where you've been, where you're coming from, what you've grown from, and they're very passionate colors with this deep red. And then surrounding the red, we have dark forest greens coming through, which is that earth energy. And if you happen to be born on this day, you are a Capricorn, and that makes a whole lot of sense. So grounding, always so good. Sound, that's also these other trails in here, these white lights of blue of communication and sound and this mouth vibration. Okay, so we got the blues of communication, the reds of passion, movement, fire, inspiration, and the greens of grounding earth. And I mean, even though the blues are like so bright and they're like just little points of light, like sinew or something, like energy that is being produced, it gives me the sense of water too, especially because the way her skirt is all ruffled. It makes me feel like a clam or a clamshell. Like maybe that is part of this dress too. You're the pearl, you weird pearl, you weird, beautiful, unique pearl. Pearls, you know, there's only, it's like each pearl that ever was, it's like a snowflake. Okay, so follow your own rhythm. Let's see what it says. 5. So deep within, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it is time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythms. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. When it is time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, or nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, make love, and share your wildness. You will be drawn to uplifting groups and places where you can experience a positive, energetic exchange. Your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting this is anxiety. What will you gain? What you will gain is peace. If you have also pulled the inner trust card, or feel intuitively, I do actually, or feel intuitively guided to read that message now, this oracle has the even stronger message for you that you must surrender your attachment to doing things the way others think that they should be done, whether that be the hours that you sleep, or the way you structure your day, or your creative work. You must honor your need for rest and replenishment, as well as your need for play. Sometimes an afternoon nap or trip to the beach will do far more for you than slogging away when you are mentally depleted and in need of rest. Sometimes you need to work when the energy is flowing, even though others may say it is too much and you must stop now. You are an empowered individual, and you have the intelligence and wisdom to choose for yourself. Experiment with what works best for you and tailor your lifestyle so that it nurtures your best self into being. Your healing process. Say aloud, I now release any unhealthy attachment to the structures, routines, and belief systems of others that are preventing me from accessing and honoring my inner sacred rhythms. May I be assisted through unconditional love to know the truth of my own timing. I love myself enough to give myself rest when needed, to trust in my own timing and not feel forced or rushed. I believe in myself to take healthy, inspired risks and action when the timing feels right to me. I trust in my inner rhythms. They are wise and helpful. Through unconditional love, so be it. You may now wish to stand up and close your eyes. Be aware of your own energy. What does it feel like now? What does your body want? Is it to move, to curl up in a ball and rest, or to open your arms and dance around the room with joy? Perhaps you would like to give yourself a reassuring hug. Take a moment now to do what is needed for you, for yourself, based on your feelings. If this is easy for you, great. If it is hard for you to know what it is you need, even more wonderful. This means you are open to learning something new about loving yourself, and it will become easier with practice. That noise means it's a bear hug. Oh no. Whoa. Made my eyes water and everything. It took me out. Woo! That was an aggressive bear hug that I gave myself. But it was meant for you too. It was just that aggressive for you too. Hopefully you didn't go into a coughing attack. I love you guys. I love you so much. Wow. Oh, man. Let's give a quick thanks to like all of the creators of oracle cards and symbolism and art. So awesome that it's out there for us to draw on that energy and interact and share it with each other. It's amazing. So thanks for sharing it with me, you guys. I love you. And thank you, YouTube and StreamYard and my family and my friends. And as always, above all, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Goddess. And man, tomorrow's called the 11th. What? 111. I'll see you guys then. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Thank you. Thank you.